who, instead of taking his wife to experience these things with him, went on all of this. And you know, he knows more about these countries than he probably does about his own wife.
Don't marry climbers. Don't marry digital nomads. Don't marry adventurers. Don't marry these men. Don't date these men. These men, God. Okay, first of all, go watch her video. I love her, and thank you for the shout out, because I will do a whole series on this. I am so tired of us, worshiping and glorifying these selfish explorers who just do whatever they want. You're dripping in privilege. They have the colonizer mindset. I just want to go see the world. I just want to go see the world. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to be in a 10-year relationship with a woman. Did you know that man took off? I looked into this after I saw her video. They were together for 1 year. By the way, I just got a microphone so y'all can hear me better. 1 year. 1 year. And then he was like, okay, bye. He was like, I'll be gone for 4 years. And she's like, okay, cool. Don't date these men, y'all. Because he was gone for more than 4 years. He was gone for 10. And that man prioritized hanging out with complete strangers for 10 years over building anything with this woman that he then ended up marrying. And the only reason he married her was so that they could hang out because of COVID. COVID made the border, you know what I mean? Like, he probably wouldn't have even married her if it was like, if he wasn't able to see her, because during COVID, all the borders were closed unless you had that piece of paper saying that you were, husband and wife, because immigration doesn't care about love. So I'm not even convinced that he wanted to marry her. He just wanted, he liked having a pen pal. He liked having someone waiting for him, someone to probably call home whenever he was lonely, because 10 years is a long time to be a lone wolf. Knowing that he had this pen pal back home is what let him keep doing this. I'm sure he had so many mental breakdowns and called her. And you know what? She was a doctor. At least she didn't stall her career waiting for this fool. And now he wants a family. Okay, so this is what pisses me off. This woman just wasted 10 years of her life waiting, like loving this man who's not even there. Maybe she's going to have fertility problems now. Maybe they won't even have kids. Apparently he wants to have a family now, but how much do you want to bet this man is not going to stick around? The dude, he had a rule that he would stay in each country for at least 24 hours. What is the point of going to a country for 24 hours, dude? You're not going to know anything about those people or the country. This guy represents everything wrong with white people, white men. And of course he's from Europe. He sounds like the mentality of Americans too. But this is like the OG colonizer, right? I want to see the world. I want to see the world. I'm going to tell people about the world. And then it's not like look at this. Okay, look. Okay, first of all, he was like hobo scheduling around the world minus the schmeg. Like, the dude is literally a mooch, a parasite. He's like, yeah, they fed me, they gave me food, they did all this, provided all this stuff for him. Now, as a traveler, I've traveled to many countries, and so many people have welcomed me into their homes and done so many amazing things for me. I love travel, but this dude was literally in it for himself. He wanted to oh God. He's like, I've stayed in the homes of many, many strangers during travels. I made it through every country in the world, the ones with armed conflict, the ones with virus outbreaks, unharmed. Either I'm the luckiest man on the planet, or the world is a much better place than most people are led to believe in this. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, no. You're a white dude with a ton of money and privilege. No woman could do all of that. And I've traveled alone, and I've done it pretty safely. But guess what happened to me a lot of times? Men crawled in my bed. Refused to do anything without, a transaction, if you know what I mean. One dude, while I was asleep, took photos of me with my camera. I couch surfed, okay? And that was a great experience, except for when I stayed with men. My guess is that he stayed with a lot of women who fed him and took care of him. Because men only host women, usually on couch surfing and this kind of stuff, right? Because they want something from us. And I might add that I'm a white woman. Automatically, I'm going to be protected more than a black, indigenous, or another woman of color. Okay, so this dude is a man, and he's a white man, and he has money. Also, I can't find the clip. You know how he did this? Some of it was savings. And as the last video talks about, tens of thousands of dollars, or euros, which is even more. He also crowdfunded and got donations, for what, dude? This dude is just a parasite. And then look at the way they talk about him. The journey is also a testament to Peterson's perseverance. He came close to quitting a few times, but refused to throw in the towel. You should have thrown in the towel. Go home to your girlfriend. Somewhere in this article it says that when he came home, there was like 150 people waiting for him and cheering him on. Do y'all remember all those videos I made about marathon runners? Same energy, bro. These men just want people to cheer them on, and they love it when they got a wife or a girlfriend or whoever at the finish line being the one to lead the crowd and yay, look at you. God, they're all just like little boys. Like, that's how emotionally mature they are. They're grown men and should be held to that standard. But I mean, I swear they're just like the kid is like, mommy, look at me. Look, mommy, look at me. Give me you know? By the way, his wife completed a medical degree, finished her PhD, and started working for a pharmaceutical company, got a promotion, completed 2 full Ironman triathlons. Yeah, that's because you weren't around, dude. Now that he's back in town, he's probably going to expect her to give up that stuff, because we know that men love running marathons and being the main character, but they hate it when their wives run marathons, because God forbid they have alone time when they're not thinking about supporting men. So why did he really do this? Is it because he wanted to, see the world and share with people how kind everyone is? Or is it because money? Look at this. Dude's already got some filmmaker is making, wrapping up a documentary, The Impossible Journey. No, it's possible. It's possible with privilege. A ton of privilege. That's what makes it possible, dude. They make it sound like these men have just such hard lives when they literally put themselves in these positions. Like, this man is so bored and his life is so easy. He's like, how can I make a lot of problems for myself? How can I make my life hard because it's so easy? Oh, and look, now he's got some speaking engagements. Oh, it dawned on me that I wasn't comfortable going on stage when I left home, but now I can walk on stage in front of 300 people smiling. Great. He's going to be a public speaker. He's going to get a TED Talk. He's probably going to get his own TV show. He's probably going to be like, I'm the next Anthony Bourdain. God, this is classic individualistic mindset of men, the selfishness of men, the entitlement of men, and it taking advantage of the support of family and wives who cheer them on while they do all this stupid crap. I mean, also in that story, the dude almost died a few times. But you know what? Yay, he survived. Wow, what a strong, brave man. God, I mean, I say this as someone, I think adventure is great. I love adventure. I used to teach adventure for a living. I think traveling is great. I think challenging yourself, growing, and I have learned so much from my travels. I'm not against any of that stuff. That's literally all I was about for a long time. But you know what I didn't have? A partner waiting at home for me. I didn't date because I knew I had nothing to give anybody. But men don't seem to think that way. They just want to be able to do whatever they want to do and also have a partner and even a family. I'm the only thing that surprises me is that he didn't have 2 kids back home, that he expected to love him when he showed. That would make this story so perfect in terms of how delusional and selfish these men are and reckless, and all that money for what? So he could get a little parade when he comes home. God, I wish they'd stop making movies about these dudes. Man versus nature. Man, no plane travel. God, can we start telling women stories? I want to hear that wife story. I want to know about her and all the BS she's been through being married to and just even involved with this man. Because the big adventure man, I'm so over it. No more stories about these dudes. Like and follow for more, and let me know if y'all want a series on this, because there's so many that I could talk about.